Good morning, everybody, on this Monday, October 22nd. And I'm sorry it's really loud. I might be, yelling at you, but I'm driving down a road that they've scraped because they're getting ready to repave it. So, yeah, that's why it's so loud. I'm about to turn off, so give me a second and the sound will get better, but for now, it's really loud. Anyhow, I am heading into the office today. It is Monday, back on my Monday schedule of heading into the office. I literally would rather do anything today than go into the office. I considered calling off sick, but I'm not sick. And, yeah, the only time I ever do that, I ever call off sick when I'm not sick, is if I really, really need a mental health day, I will use a sick day for a mental health day. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but there are some days that I just can't mentally do it. Does that make sense? I hope so. I actually got that term from somebody else, so I actually know that I'm not the one who made it up. But yeah, there was a woman I worked with, probably about 4 years ago. She was off the one day and I was like, oh, are you okay? How are you feeling? She's like, oh, I'm feeling fine. I just needed a mental health day. So I like that. Anyhow, I am heading into work. Like I said, I am going to be spending a good chunk of my morning at the very least, going through the emails that I missed for 4 days being off work. So there's that. I gotta talk to my deputy, find out what happened over the last 4 days that I was off work, see if there's anything super hot that I need to take care of or that she took care of that I need to know about. So I need to put that on my schedule for today. I got a voicemail from one of our vendors. There's one vendor that we specifically told to call us before shipping, and they called, so I need to call them back today and be like, yeah, go ahead and ship. So that's good. But they're in California, they're in LA, so I really can't call them till 11 or 12 today. But I will call them. I'll probably call them when I'm on lunch. So there's that. I am going the wrong direction. I'm going to my old office. I'm not very smart. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. What am I doing with my life? That's okay. There is a Hardee's restaurant. I don't know if y'all have Hardee's where you are, but there's a Hardee's restaurant that I can just scooch in and come right back out the other side. It'll give me a couple seconds delay, but at least I'll be able to do it. Anyway, I don't know what else to tell you this morning. I packed way too much food. I know I did. I packed a huge salad, which the salad's fine. That's not a big deal. I think my whole salad's 300 calories or something like that, and that includes salad dressing and everything else, all the toppings and everything. So that's not a big deal. I packed some beef jerky and I packed some string cheese. I have a tendency to eat more on the days that I go into the office. I think I might have told you guys this before. I don't know why. Maybe it's just I don't know, some sort of mental thing. But I do eat more when I go into the office than when I work from home. I think when I work from home, I know that if I'm hungry, I can get food pretty easily. When I go into the office, I can't. So I always end up packing more than I need because of that. Even the cafeteria in my building closes at 12:30, I think. It's open for breakfast and lunch, but it closes at 12:30. So, I mean, if I don't get something to eat by 12:30, and I am going to be there about 8:30 this morning, so what is that, 5? That's 4.5 hours that I need to work that I won't be able to get any food if I don't have it with me, you know what I mean? there is a rash on my neck. I just realized it. Like I'm itching, and like there's little bumps all over this part of my neck. Just this part right back here. It's not over here. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna have to ask John to take a look at that tonight when I get home. Anyhow, I would pretty much rather be doing anything than going into the office today. I am just so done with my work. I don't know, maybe it's a midlife crisis. I mean, I've been doing the same work since I was 24 and I'm almost 40. So 16 years doing the same type of work is, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's not fun. For me. There are some people who love what they do. Like my father-in-law worked for the same company doing the same type of work from the time he was 18 till the time he was 66, 65, 66, somewhere in there. So literally almost 50 years, like 48 years. He did pretty much the same thing working for the same company. And he was just fine doing that. And I took a training class once where there's like, you know, different personality types and, you know, all that jazz. And the personality type that I am, or like I forget what it was called. Like I said, it was a training class that I went to, but the where I fell in the spectrum was that I love change, and that I need a job where I get change all the time. And I went and talked to the instructor, and I'm like, how do I find one of those jobs? And he's like, well, my wife is that. And he said she's an RN, and not just any RN, she works in the emergency room of a hospital. And he said that because she works in an emergency room, every single day is different. Every case that walks in the door is different. Versus like working in a doctor's office, or like my sister-in-law's an RN. She works in a cardiac rehab center. So like she knows she's going to have pretty much the same type of people coming in with the same type of diagnoses every single day. But this guy's wife working in an ER, you know, different every single day. So, I don't know. I just need a change, and maybe Nimities will do that for me. I don't know. You know, I thought YouTube would do it. I thought, okay, you know, it won't be that hard to get, you know, several thousand subscribers and start making some money. And I actually watched a YouTuber once, and I was watching her again last night. She's got a beauty channel, and she's got like 220,000, 250,000, something like that. Somewhere in that range, mid 200s, 200,000s. And when she hit the 200,000 mark, she did a video where she's like, thank you all so much. I'm so happy that I did this, blah, 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 blah. And she said in her video, she's like, you know, when you start YouTube, you kind of expect that you're going to hit 100,000 subscribers, because that's not a hard number to reach. You know, you can pretty much expect that you're going to hit 100,000 subscribers not too far into your YouTube career. And when I watched that video, I wanted to bawl. Because I'm like, I can't even hit 1,000 subscribers on Epic Beauty Fail, is what I'm saying. You know, and I try. You know, I went from doing 3 videos a week to 5 videos a week. Tried to up my content, doing more content, doing different content. And I tried. And it's just not working out, you know? And even my OmniZ Vegan channel, which I do have over 1,000 subscribers, the growth on there is so slow as well. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, I'm sorry to be such a downer this morning. I've been rambling for almost 10 minutes, and I need to get on the highway here in a couple of seconds. So I'm going to go, and I will see you guys after work. Bye. Well, y'all, it is much, 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 much later in the day. It is just about 8:40, and I am in bed underneath some blankets because I am cold. And then I've got two doggos over here with me. Where's she at? There she is. And Buttercup. They're passed out. But I am freezing, and I have been freezing all day. When I got to work today, my office was 62 degrees. By the end of the day, it got to 68. That's it. In 8.5 hours. I was just going to say 8, but you figure with lunch, 8.5 hours, it went up 6 degrees. And my office has a little tiny heater on the wall that I can plug in, or not plug in, but like turn on. So I turned that on and shut the door to keep the heat in. And I had my real heavy sweatshirt on all day, and I was freezing. I was absolutely freezing. So my feet have been frozen all day long. I'm currently under one. I have two comforters on my bed. I think we've showed you this before. I've got this comforter, which is like our old comforter that we pull up so the dogs can lay on it. You can see it over here. The dogs are laying on it. And then we have the maroon comforter, which is the comforter that like John and I use when we sleep and stuff. But we just pull the gold one down to the bottom of the bed. Oh, look. Hello, Buttercup. Anyway, we just pull the gold down to the bottom of the bed when we sleep, and sometimes we'll like leave it over our feet if our feet are cold. Sometimes if it's like really cold, we'll pull it up and use both comforters in the middle of, like in the middle of winter and stuff. We'll pull it up and use both comforters. But I have been editing videos since we finished dinner, and excuse me, I have been so hungry today. I have pretty much eaten everything in sight. I ended up eating about 1650 calories today. About 1650, somewhere in there. Let me see if I can find it. It's on one of my tabs here. Let's see. It's loading. It was somewhere in the 1600 range. I don't think I broke 1700. So that is a lot compared to, like, that's 400 calories over what I normally eat. 1671. That's what I ate, 1671. That's a lot more than I normally have. But I was just really hungry. And I don't know if it was because I was so cold at work today, but I kept eating. Like all day. I had a huge salad, but then I brought like snacks with me, and I was snacking on that stuff too. So I've just been eating like all day. I think she's resettled. Anyway, it's fine. I can have a day where I eat a lot, you know? Let's see what else. I'm looking up recipes for Thanksgiving. I think I want to bring at least one dessert to my brother's house and my sister-in-law's house because I want to be able to have dessert, sugar-free dessert. So I made that pecan pie like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, something like that. I was thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about doing a pumpkin pie. I'm also thinking about doing like a pumpkin cheesecake. I don't know. Because I'm definitely going to do like the no sugar, but I'm probably just going to eat whatever I want on Thanksgiving and just take my blood sugar after to see how bad it was that I ate what I did. But I still don't want to eat like super sugary desserts. What I mean by eating whatever I want to, I am a huge fan of mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes is something I could live on, and maybe once I get to my goal weight, I might totally switch over and do like potato only diet or something. Which is a thing. There are people who literally eat nothing but potatoes and non-starchy vegetables. Oh, my ring fits. My ring fits. My ring fits. But I'm thinking it's because I was so cold today that's why it fits. I'm afraid that it's going to get stuck. So I'm probably going to take it off before I go to bed and try to put it back on tomorrow because my fingers really shrink when I get super cold. So I'm excited, but not too excited, if that makes sense. Anyway, Thanksgiving, I'm going to be eating mashed potatoes because I love mashed potatoes. I'm going to eat that probably at both my my sister-in-law's and my brother's house. But if I can avoid like true sugar, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm probably going to bring desserts to both and just eat my dessert, not what whoever brings whatever else to the party, to the Thanksgiving dinner. So, but I will probably be eating mashed potatoes at both families' houses. I'll just have to make sure not to eat like an entire plate of mashed potatoes, maybe just a half a cup or a cup of mashed potatoes. I'm eating stuffing too. I don't care. I don't care. One day of eating like crap is not going to kill me. I might be super tired the rest of the day, and I might be super tired on Friday, the day after. I don't care. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat because I love my mother-in-law's stuffing. Not my sister-in-law so much. My mother-in-law makes crunchy stuffing. So like she bakes it in the oven and makes it crunchy. My sister-in-law actually stuffs the turkey with the stuffing, and I don't eat that stuff. I just eat my mother-in-law's stuffing, but my mother-in-law's stuffing is good. So I've already decided that that is going to be like a major cheat day. We're going to have everybody over here for Christmas, and I will probably be eating low carb on Christmas. We'll probably get like a vegan ham, and then we usually do like real ham with the families. I'll probably make mashed potatoes and like riced cauliflower, do both. I don't know. We'll see. Did I tell you I gained 1.5 pounds since I got home? I weighed myself Saturday morning and I had lost about 5 pounds last week while I was gone. And as of this morning, I gained 1.5 pounds back. So there's that. And I haven't really even been eating. I will say this though, my activity went down. So I was walking. Did I tell you this all this morning? I can't remember. If I did, I'm sorry. I was walking around 6,000 plus steps all last week, and since I've been home, I've only been walking about 2,000. And tonight I'm just tired. I have Taste Test Tuesday and What I Ate in a Day. They are uploaded. I got those done tonight. And then I am currently editing tomorrow's Epic Beauty Fail, but I don't know if I'm going to get it done. It might just post sometime during the day tomorrow, so we'll see. It's 8:46 now. Depending on when I get tomorrow's Epic Beauty Fail done, I will go back and do, yes, the last couple of days of vlog. And then tomorrow I'm going to focus on answering comments because I didn't do any of that last week while I was on traveling. So anyway, I'm going to call it a night for the vlog because it's 8:45 and I've just been editing video all night, and that's all I'm going to do until I go to bed anyway. So yeah, I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I forgot to say what I'm thankful for. Today, I very much struggled. I very much struggled being at work today. And I don't know. I feel like I've been at my job for 5 months, which I've been at my job for 5 months, and I still haven't figured it out yet. And I don't like that. I don't like feeling like there's expectations that I can't meet. So I did struggle today with my thoughts. Yeah. Positive, the first item that we ordered last week arrived today, so that's super cool. I know that 2 others have been shipped, so we've gotten 1 so far, and 2 more should be here within the next couple of days. The other ones we have not gotten billed or shipped yet, so we don't know when they're going to come in, but 1 item has shown up, so I'm thankful for that too. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.